ago, I posted a photo of our home studio setup, and my husband and I received a couple of inquiries, questions about the lights, equipments that we are using, our setup, etc. And so, in this video, I am going to share information about those things, our lights, our setup, equipment, camera, and some tips along the way. So if you guys are interested, stick around because I'm here to pass it on. Before I pass on information, let me take this opportunity to give a shout out to my husband who set up my studio and who actually made the effort for today's content. Thank you very much, love, for all the love and support. Alright, so let us start with lights. First up, key light. So a key light is basically a main light. Its purpose is to illuminate the subject. Now in my case, I have two key lights or main lights. I will explain to you in a bit why I have two, but for now, let me just share with you the first one. My first key light is positioned at the side. It is to create enhancing shadows on the opposite side. What I have is Yongno YN600 Air Pure White LED light with light stand. Pure white means it has only one color, which is white, instead of having two colors, white and yellow, which I do not use. Because it is one color, then it is brighter compared to dual color models, since all LED are same in color. Tip: if you are looking into buying any studio light, check the color temperature of the light, which is labeled in Kelvin. When the light is dual color, then yellow is 3200K, while white is 5500 or 6000K. If you only need white color, then just choose the 5500K light. Take note that you need to buy a power adapter or batteries for these lights, since it is not included in the box. I prefer a power adapter than batteries since I only use this light at home. By the way guys, I will be posting the links of all the equipments that I'll be sharing with you. Links will be posted at the description box. Alright, next up we have Key Light 2. This is the very first light I've ever purchased, my ring light, which is very common in vlogging. What's not common is having two key lights, since only one key light is needed. But since I vlog about skincare and makeup, I have to make sure that my face is well lit. And since my front ring light is not bright enough to be the only key light, then I added another light on the side. So if you purchased a very powerful ring light, then you do not need two key lights. But if you want more lights, then sure, you can have more. What I have is a ring light 12 inches with light stand. If you plan to use a ring light as a key light, then make sure to buy at least 12 inches or bigger size for better lighting. Next up is a fill light. Now what is a fill light and what is its purpose? Now its purpose is to avoid dark shadows opposite the key light. It's basically any light source that is not brighter than the key light. What I use is a ring light that's 6 inches with light stand. This light is very affordable. I bought it for less than 500 pesos and it already comes with a light stand. This light, however, is not very bright, but it could help lessen the shadows on the opposite side of my face. Next up is a hair light. Again, I'm using another ring light. It's basically the same with my fill light, but with a DIY reflector cone to focus the light to my hair and shoulders. Just make sure this light does not hit your camera lens to avoid lens flares whenever you are shooting. Next up is a backlight. So it's the second light that I've ever bought. So a backlight is to separate me and my background. It basically creates that depth. So what I have is a 60W54 LED flat RGB stage light. You may add different colors to the background, but what I'm usually using is color white. But you know guys, the very first backlight that I've ever used is our emergency light. So if you have any light source that you can use as a backlight, you can use that. And last but not least, I have an extra light just in case I need it. What I have is a portable mini DC 3V 5.5W 49 LED light. Next up is the camera. The camera that I am using right now is Fujifilm's X-A7, but I only bought the body, and the lens that I'm using is XF18 255 lens. I will be sharing more about my camera in a separate vlog. As you know, the previous camera that I am using was Canon G7X Mark II, which I really loved, but for me, this is an upgrade. Again, I will be sharing more information in another vlog. A tip for you: when you set up your camera in your tripod, what you can do, which is what I do, is I tilt it downwards, because like for me, I have the tendency to do that whenever I vlog, like maghangad ko. And so I usually tilt the camera down so that, you know, it would look more appealing. Next up, microphone. So one thing I love about Fujifilm's X-A7 is that I can attach a microphone to it. I am using a Rode Video Micro external microphone. It is attached to the camera using an extension cable. Now, because the camera has a 2.5mm socket, I need a 3.5 to 2.5mm adapter to connect to my camera. The good thing is that this adapter is included in my Fujifilm X-A7. My mic is attached to a boom pole and has a pop filter. Now, there's a lot of DIYs in my home studio setup, so I plan to share the information in the upcoming vlog. So do subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I have new videos. Next up, tripods. What I have are tripods from Benro, some light stands, horizontal arm tripod extension, handheld video stabilizer, and a DIY slider. Next up, reflectors. I have a couple of reflectors, and most of them I use when I am shooting outside, especially when I am taking photos. I have round reflectors and a DIY U reflector. Again, special thanks to the Hubs for making this. And last but not least, my backdrop holder. So it is also a DIY that my husband made. I haven't used it yet, but I am sharing the information with you nonetheless. Another tip: to save time and for convenience, you may connect all your lights into one power supply. Just make sure that it can accommodate all the load. And lastly, just to recap, I started my journey with natural light, then a ring light, added a backlight, added another key light on the side, added a fill light, hair light, and then a reflector. Remember that you can start with natural light. Learn and upgrade as you go. What matters most is that you start. So guys, I hope this video helps. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, drop a comment down below, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!